Imagine a world where temperatures rise to 50 degrees centigrade. To live here demands the most extraordinary survival strategies. This is our final frontier, where only the most adventurous dare to go. Here, nature stages one of her greatest dramas. The mating season. A male. This dominant male is over 20 years old. He's lived most of his life alone. But now he's an adult, and he too needs to attract a mate. This male smells a potential mate. A female approaches. The males, however, are seeking out one another. First, he expands his pupils alternately, and that brings them into sexual receptivity. He's been waiting weeks for this opportunity. He must act fast. In his head, a plan of mathematical perfection. His strategy is to put on a show. He needs an even surface and a centerpiece. The stage is set. Now it's time for his grand performance. Time to begin the show. Courtship begins with the gentlest of circling. His spectacular feet are the key elements in his courtship display, in which he tries to persuade his mate that his really are the bluest feet around. This has produced some of the most beautiful and elaborate displays on the planet. But these socials can't go on for too long. Males must fight for the right to breed. No one is quite sure what's happening at these times. It's probably part of their mating behavior. The battle is on.
They wrestle.
He will hold on as tight as he can.
These bouts may go on for as long as half an hour.
The air is heavy with the scent of males. Enthusiasm? Certainly. Technique? Room for improvement. He ploughs the sand. As they wrestle, their fur inevitably becomes dusted with pollen. This is the biggest shaft in the world. It's an oddly mesmerizing display. This is certainly eye-catching, but it seems he needs to do more. Bingo. Until someone else comes along and cramps your style. His rival is back, and at the worst possible moment. It's a close-run thing, but the younger male is finally driven away. One final flourish to cap weeks of effort, but something's wrong. Perhaps he's just a little too keen. Sometimes, whatever you do, things just don't work out. It's hard not to feel deflated when even your best isn't good enough. But it's not over yet. Recognition. Reunited. They know each other so well they can finish each other's calls. Finally, they can mate in peace.
Here they come, full of excitement.
The seduction can now begin. Their first breath together is the beginning of several hours of mating. And they can resume their long-standing relationship. In nature, it's rare to form such a lifelong commitment. If love, as we understand it, exists in nature, then surely this must be it.